All right, it's the 13th of November 2024. It's a Wednesday, and today's CPI. We're going to get to the chart in a minute. Just give me a second. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we've got CPI in today in about 40 minutes from now. Yeah. So we've got CPI today in about 40 minutes from now. So we're going to look at our chart and see what zones we have for the day, and if you have any possible trade setups for the day. Okay. Right. So on the daily, price is still pushing down. We closed the daily candle closed below 2600 and below this support level, right? So this support level here, daily support is around 2607. Yesterday's daily candle closed below 2607 and 2600, right? So we can anticipate a push down to 2586, and if you have a lot of volume, then maybe come down to this area, which is around 2620, and even to 2558 next, right? So that's the trajectory. That's what we're expecting price to drop to. At least that's on the higher time frame, on the daily, right? But for the session, we could have a pullback. Got to keep that in mind. We could have a pullback for the session. Let's get to our trading chart. Okay. Let's get to our trading chart. Yeah, 1 second. Just a second. Okay. So yesterday, I'd taken sells somewhere here at this bearish candle right here. The price did push up, but it didn't get to the stop loss. It did react to this liquidity candle on the 30-minute. That was the liquidity candle. Just move this across. That candle, that was the liquidity candle, right? So price did react to it, and price pushed further up, grabbed liquidity, and then closed back again inside. That would have been a great opportunity. That was a great opportunity to take sells coming straight down to 2595 to 2600, which was here. That's 2600, and then to 2595, right? And then we just ranged for the rest of the NY session. And in the Asian session, we've been kind of ranging as well, right? So let's clean up the chart. Let's get rid of all of this. we're just flatlining. You can see the EMAs are just flatlining right now. Let's get rid of all of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's move these to the right. Okay, so price has been just ranging for since yesterday, right? And we kind of anticipated this. We anticipated that price would range yesterday. It was price is setting up for CPI today. So this supply zone hasn't been touched yet. This close is 903. These were drawn yesterday. 903, we're going to extend them to the right. And this was drawn because that's a drop, 3 basin candles and a drop, okay? And then we have, let's get rid of that. Okay, we have, yeah. Okay, we have a drop base rally here, right? We got this supply zone here, we got a demand zone right here. Yeah. Just get rid of this for now. Get rid of that. Let's move all of this across. This is the closest demand zone that we have. There is also supply here because there's a rally and a drop there. But all of these zones are going to get, price is going to break all these zones. One second. Okay. Just going to look at this. What the fuck happened? Okay, I'm going to have to do that again. Okay, just extend these. Okay, then there is this demand here as well. I mean, this H1, it's H1 supply zone. It's actually a reaction to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this zone here, further down here, right? That's the drop. These are all basing candles, and then the drop, and that's what we reacted to. Okay, so this open is 259, this closes 260. So let's make that 259. Let's get rid of this. Okay, yeah, that's the zone. Okay, that's the zone. Extend this as well. Okay, NY opens in a minute, but we're going to wait for another 30 minutes for CPI news. Okay, let's get rid of that, and that. Okay, so we have a drop here and then a rally here, right? So that's the zone. There's a zone there. Oof, what the fuck is happening today? Okay, so that's the zone right there. Drop, two basing candles, and the rally. Okay, drop, two basing candles and the rally, and that's a zone that we've tested already. So, and now we have a zone here as well. So the open price of this candle is 925, 99.25, 25. Okay, and this low is 969. Okay, so further left below this line here, let's look at demand. So this level, yeah, there is a level right here. This is what we had drawn yesterday, and we're going to redraw it now. Rally, two basing candles and a rally. Okay, 90.63, and low is, just one second. Yeah, 90.63, low 482. 90.63, 482. Okay, so we have touched that level, so that low is 89.69, 89.49. Okay, perfect. Just going to extend these, right? If you want to see how they were drawn, you can watch yesterday's stream. These are all explained very clearly when I drew them yesterday. Okay, there's an H1 demand zone there, drop base rally, and then this is a very big demand zone starting from here, but prices come deep into it. So I'm taking this area. Okay. Now on the high time frame, though price is pushing down, got to remember that we could have a pullback for news, right? That's very possible, and later price pushes down later. Okay, that's a high liquidity zone. Now, these are the closest. That's a supply zone right there. That is about 600 pips away, so no need to worry about that. There's a demand zone right here, a supply zone right here, and then the next one is down there, right? Right at this support, at this weekly support, 2586. So let's take a closer look at, just save this so I don't lose this. Okay. Um, yeah. We have created fresh demand, right? If we break and close above this H4 resistance, we should be heading higher. And if we head higher, we could head to first this weekly resistance 2633 and then 2650, and then there's clean space above that, so we could head even higher, right? It's very possible, because we have created fresh demand here, drop base rally, but it's stuck in a range, and the high time frame is bearish. So the daily, if price pushes up, grabs liquidity, it could flip bearish, and the daily could flip bearish and continue down to 2586, right? If that happens, that's a good 250 pip move down. If we close above here, H4 resistance, okay, then we could head, we're going to go right through this and get to 2633 and then 2650. And that is also a 200 pip move, and there about a 350 pip move up. 350 pip move up or a 250 pip move down. Okay, it's CPI, so anything is possible. It can go up and it can go down. We're going to wait for CPI. It's another 20 minutes, another 23 minutes. Okay. In the case where price, let's look at the scenarios now. If price is to push up, here, so that's a demand zone there. We have a drop and a base and a rally. We've taken out that demand there. Yeah, we took out, so there was H1 supply here. This demand took out that supply, and price came, grabbed liquidity, and created a H4 demand zone, and is trying to push up. Okay, that's what's happening down here. So if price is to come back to grab liquidity, where could it possibly come to in this zone? That's the zone. Okay, that's the zone right there. That's a basing candle. It's a drop-based rally. But on the H1, there is a zone below. So I've combined both of them together, right? That's the H1 zone, and there is a 4-hour zone, right? That's the 4-hour zone, H4 demand zone, and down here is the H1 demand zone. So I've combined them both together because they're just ranging here. So let's take a look at the largest. Okay, that wick is large. That's a 49 pip wick. That's a 90 pip candle. Let's go down to the 30-minute. 30-minute, that's a 82 pip candle. That candle right there. Let's mark that candle out. $865,055. It's a massive zone, 80 pip zone. It's a 62 pip candle. So 56 pip candle. $63. So this high is 823. Low is 320. 5.23. This one, sorry. 6.25. Okay. 6.33. Yeah, that's bigger. This low 232. 232. 56. Yeah, this candle. That's the candle. So this candle right here. 1 second. Okay. That candle right there. So that's a high liquidity zone because it had taken out that H1 demand out here and pushed up. So if price comes here, you could buy to head up. Stop loss under that light green area. Okay. Under this candle here, stop loss under here, or under this M30 green candle, this one here, to push price up. That's possible. But you want to see an M15 bull candle close in your direction to buy if price comes here. Up here, okay, let's take a look at this area. We looked at it yesterday and there was no real zone there. By the way, if price breaks this low, this light green area, okay, if it breaks below that, then we're heading all the way down here, right? That's another 200 pip drop, 180, 190 pip drop. We're heading to this liquidity area right here because this area is consumed. Price has already come deep into it. If you look at this area, that area is a 60 pip zone, and in that 60 pip zone, one second, 9063. Now we've just tapped it. We've not come deep into it. Yeah, we could react there. 9063. So we've got to find a liquidity candle here. This one right here. 48 pips. Yeah, this candle right here. That's a candle. That's the M30 candle. $952,516. 952,516. $30. Mm. This candle here. 952,516. Okay, perfect. Okay, so price hasn't touched that candle. Interesting. We could get a reaction off here going up. If we break below this, we could touch here, get a reaction going up. Get rid of that. That is a high liquidity zone as well. Okay. Okay. We got about 12 minutes to news. Let's look further. Let's look at this area. 1 hour. It's this big candle here, 130 pip candle. That is holding. Let's go down to the 30-minute. Yeah, it was this candle that held, kept price down. We've come deep into it. So 66 pip 18, 18, 11, 64. 18, 11, 64. Okay. Yeah, that's what's holding price down. 30 minute, 15 minute. There's nothing on the 15. Just 38 pips. That's larger. That's larger. Yeah, that's the only thing that's holding price down. This 30-minute candle. So once we break that, we're heading higher. Okay. There's nothing here to hold price down after this. If you break above this high, we're heading up. We're heading to weekly resistance. So that's a 150 pip move up. But always wait for the pullback. If you break the high, don't buy, don't chase price. Wait for the pullback to buy, to head to weekly resistance. Okay, but price is reacting to this again. So we reacted. Okay, so we're getting close to news. Just 10 minutes to news. We reacted off it yesterday. We pushed down. We are reacting. We reacted during the Asian session and the London session, right? The London session here. And again, now pre-NY, we're reacting to it and we're pushing down. So this is the area. It's possibly, yeah, I want to, okay, let me just save this. Okay, perfect. Okay. 7 minutes more for news. Yeah, so what's happened is price has made a high there. Yeah, it's news, so I want to wait. I want to wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna wait. I want the news candle to. I want to see what price is gonna do in news. If you're gonna just spike straight up or come down, and if you do come down, are we coming down to this area, to 600, to push back up? Are we coming for a liquidity grab to push back up? Because we've created fresh demand. We created H4 support here also, so we could come down to 2600 and then push up. That's very possible. And 5 minutes more. Okay, 3 minutes in news. So this price is going to drop straight down here, grab liquidity from this area right here, 60 pip range, or grab liquidity from down here near weekly support and then push up. Because this is fresh demand here, and there is an untouched liquidity candle right here. Right? So price could touch and push up, or could break right through it and come down here. If you break this zone, then we're coming to this. If you break this light green area, we're coming down here. Right? So if you break, just wait for the pullback to trade. Wait for at least a 15-minute candle pullback, and then for a 15-minute candle in your direction, for a bearish candle, to take the trade. Because you need to know where your stop loss is going to be. So you need a candle close, a 15-minute candle close in your direction to place a stop loss. Right? Don't just chase price. Okay, a minute and a half. What numbers are they expecting? It's even. There's nothing. It's not bad or good. It's not bad or good. Previous was 0.3. Forecast is 0.3. So let's see. Heading up. Heading up. Yeah, we're pushing up. We're pushing up. Once we break that high, we're heading straight up. Yeah. So no liquidity grab, we're heading straight up. So now wait for a pullback. If you get a pullback, wait for a pullback to head to 2633. Wait for the pullback. We created H4, fresh H4 demand. I said this at the beginning. We created fresh H4 demand. And we created support here. I said this several times. We created fresh H4 demand that hasn't been tapped yet. And we created H4 support. So price is pushing up. We've broken above that liquidity area. We should head up. Wait for the pullback to head up here. Just, yeah. Okay, I'm going to wait for this candle to close. Let's see where this candle closes, right? Then where the news candle closes. We've got about 12 minutes. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. We got about 6 minutes for this candle to close. I'm gonna wait for the candle to close. Hmm. Okay, so where is price? It's 46. Yeah, we should be heading up. Should be heading up. We probably need to wait for the 4-hour candle to close. When the 4-hour candle closes, we should create a new demand level, a demand zone here. That's probably the zone that you're going to tap and push up to from. Right? CPI has actually done nothing. There's been no major move on CPI, just a spike up. That's it. There's been nothing literally. If you look at the 1 minute, there's nothing. Just this spike up for news, 100 pips, and straight back down. So there's actually nothing happening on CPI. Nothing happened on CPI. So maybe volume is going to come in at NYSE open, right? So that's another 45 minutes from now. So just wait. We're going to wait for this. Going to wait for this 15-minute candle to close, and we're going to wait for the next 15 minute. I'm going to wait for the next 15-minute candle to close, right? Because CPI did nothing, absolutely nothing. There's just pushed back into this range, into this supply zone. You cannot buy because price is in supply, so you can't buy, and neither can you sell because you don't have a candle close in your direction. A bearish candle needs to close in your direction to even think of selling. There isn't a candle that has closed in your direction. We just have a bullish candle that's closing right now. It's rejecting this area, but it's still a bull candle, and we can't buy because that's a supply zone, right? Price has to break outside this zone for us to be able to buy. Now, there's no volume that is coming for CPI. There's nothing. So we're going to wait. So the next volume push could be NYSE open. So I'm going to wait for this 15-minute candle to close, and I'm going to wait for the next 15-minute candle to close. Right? I'm going to do anything until then. Yeah, it's got nothing. It's very likely going to fill this wick. But wait. Wait, wait, wait. No reason to buy right now. There's no reason to buy because no M15 candle close. Um, where are you going to put your stop loss if you buy? So you got to wait. Can't sell. You need a M15 candle to close back in our direction to be able to sell. If the daily is to flip bearish, then we need M15 candle to close in our direction to sell. Yeah, so 108. It's a 15-minute. 1779. Hmm. Hmm. It's a 106 pip candle. Yeah. Should head to 2618. Fill that wick. Should head to 2618. Yeah, because prices touch this, we should be heading here and then to 2618. Then once we break that, we should head to the top of this, which is 2627, 2626. Yeah. 2618 and then 2626. Hey. We should be heading to 2618. So that's a new trade basically. We've broken 2 and 15 lows. Price is above the EMAs. On that candle, price came, touched it, head to this one, 7 hour level, and then to 10.5 hour level to 614.60. We should get a reaction there. And if you close above that, then we should head to 2618. The reason for that is because this wick has gone right through this liquidity candle, has gone right through it. So there is no more liquidity to, there shouldn't be more liquidity. There shouldn't be any liquidity to push price down, right? It's gone right through. So this is a wick fill and then continuation up to 2627. So that's a 95 pip move there, and then 100 and the total about 175 pip move if you get to 2626. We need a close above, 5-minute close above 2614.5. Once a 5-minute close is above this, we should head to 2618. And then once we close above 2618, 5-minute close above that, we should head to 2626. It's probably going to happen during at with NYSE open. It's just ranging until then. Five, six. Yeah. And then the next one should be 2633. If we do close above 2626, we should head, if we have about a 15-minute or a 30-minute candle close above this supply zone, then we should pull back and head to another 61 pips to 2633. So that's the move, 240 pip move. The one eye is closed with the wick there. Basically just range, that's all that we did. This open is 1905, this close is 1903, this high is 1881. Yeah, we still haven't got there, but once we get there we should break that easily. We should break this and head up. Okay, gonna wait. Gonna wait for NYSE open. Probably volume's gonna come in then. Or if it doesn't come during NYSE open, then it's with the new 4-hour candle open, which is 55 minutes from now. So we're gonna have to wait. Let's see. We'll wait for NYSE open. Volume comes in, then great, and we get here. Um, yeah. Okay, I'll be back in about 6-7 minutes. All right. So there's nothing happening yet. Just nothing. There's no volume. So CPI and there was nothing. Let's see if price can get to 2618. It's just there's no volume today. I think 2618 is, I don't know whether we'll head up further. There'll be enough volume to take it further to 2626. We're struggling. Just no volume. 15-minute candles is closing in 4 minutes. Yeah, there's no volume today. I think end of the week, Thursday and Friday, or probably Friday, it's going to be a far better day to trade. I think this Friday. We just had a we had a massive move on Monday, even though it was a U.S. holiday. 750 pip move down. We had a fairly decent move down yesterday in the Asian and London session. But NY sessions didn't do much yesterday, and neither is it doing anything today. It's probably this daily candle. We're going to see where this daily candle closes, and maybe tomorrow there will be a push down because we have closed below 2600. So maybe this is the pullback, and tomorrow we push down again. Tomorrow on Friday. We are heading to 2618 now. If this 15-minute closes above 1450, we should head to 2618 easily. And the close of the 15-minute will also be the close. I mean, the close of the 5-minute will also be the close of the 15-minute candle. So once the 15-minute candle closes above 2614.50, we should head to 2618. If we close a 15-minute candle above that, we should head to 2626. Right? So this candle closes here, we should go here, and then next one there. This is the so on the 4, this is basically the, on the daily, this is the pullback, this is the correction of the move, the big move down. This is the correction. So this correction can head to 2633, or it can head to 2650, any one of those. Yeah, a minute more for the candle to close. If it closes with no top wick, then we're going to have a pullback. It needs to close with a top wick. If it doesn't close, if it has no top wick, then price is going to pull back. All right. Looks like it's going to close with no top wick. If no top wick, no range to trade inside this supply zone, and we're going to pull back. We need a top wick. Candle closed with some top wick. We should pull back 2614 and then head up, or 2612 and then head up. It's 15 minutes more for NYSE open. Still there is nothing. There's no volume. Volume hasn't kicked in. We had this spike. CPI spiked to clear this zone, to clear this liquidity candle. That's what it did. It spiked up to clear this liquidity candle, and this liquidity candle is what we drew yesterday. We had drawn the same candle yesterday as well. That was that M30 candle. That's where the potential trade was from to come down, and it worked. Now price has tested it heavily. We've broken it here, so price should continue back to 2618 and then above there to that 2626. But there's no volume for that to happen, so we're just ranging right now. Still ranging inside this zone. Okay, I'm going to be here for another maybe 15 minutes, and that's it. Doesn't seem like there's any volume with NY open. I don't know if there's going to be volume with NYSE open either, so I'm not going to hang around here today. It's dead. It's just dead. There's no volume at all. Just ranging. We've ranged all through pre-NY. We've ranged in London. We've ranged the Asian session had a bit of a move up, about 115 pip move. Then it was just ranging, just ranged the Asian session, we ranged the London session, and we ranged the pre-NY session, and we're ranging during the NY session. There's no volume at all. Yesterday was a far decent trade than today. Touch the high liquidity candle, closed in our direction. Can take a trade anywhere in the high liquidity zone. Stops above that candle, high liquidity candle right there. Anticipate price to come down to 2600, which was there, and then lower. I think 2595, yeah, that's where yeah, 2595, that was the final TP. It was 150, 160 pip move. Today there is just nothing today. So far there's nothing. Just ranging. Yeah. What's happening next week? Next week is the third week of the month. It's nothing. There's no news. There's no news. There's a news-free week. So next week is nothing. Monday, no news. Tuesday, Wednesday, no news. Thursday, unemployment claims, doesn't do anything. Friday, flash management PMI, doesn't do anything either. Right? So it's a, you can consider it's a news-free week. And then on, uh, yeah, this is Thanksgiving weekend. We're approaching Thanksgiving weekend. So Monday, so you should get a bit of volume on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? And then after that, that's it. Thursday, Friday, there's going to be nothing. It's going to be low volume. Thursday's a holiday. Friday, there's going to be nothing. And then we're back to December, the first week of December, which is NFP week. Yeah, NFP week in December. Yeah, we are rejecting 2612. As I said, 2612 we're rejecting. We should push if we close. Yeah, we did close. We should continue to 2618. 5 minutes to NYSE open. We should continue. But if you did get taking trades here, oh, as I suggested, if you did take trades here, then I would close uh, at least 60-70% at 2618 if you get there. If you get there. Because there just doesn't seem to have any volume today to push price up. To break this high, we should go and get there. 1639. If we break this high, we should get there. Yeah, it's clean space there. See where the 30-minute candle is going to close. We could, if the 30-minute candle closes above 261450, that'd be really good. A couple of minutes more. If you can close above here, the next candle should pull back, grab liquidity, and continue higher. But if we close below, then we're very likely pushing back down. It's just no volume. Low is 2601. 26. Yeah, we're pushing back down. There's no volume. There's absolutely no volume. We're just pushing back down. There's nothing's happening today. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream. There's nothing happening today. There's no volume to push price up. It's just ranging. Been ranging since the Asian session. If price does head up, if it closes above 2614, then we're heading up to 2618. If we close above that, we're heading to 2626. That's it. Okay. There's nothing else to do. It's just no volume today. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay.